So we're going to start out here seated and finding a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. You may wiggle the shoulders around a little bit. Letting them fall away from the ears as the spine finds a nice balanced place to rise. Supported by the front and the back body. The lower body releasing, softening down to the earth, shoulders dropping away from the ears. And softening here. And as you begin to deepen the breath, let the breath flow with ease, no forcing. And allowing the breath to be received and released from the body. And honoring that we need both the inhale and the exhale to participate in this practice of breathing. If we only had inhales or only had exhales, our existence would be over pretty quickly. And just like that, we also need the balance of the warmth and the cold, the light and the dark, the summer and the winter. So I've been inviting us to really tune into that pause at the end of the exhale. It's like the seasonal moment felt in the breath. And when we get still and quiet, we can allow the memories, the thoughts of our experiences from this year to emerge. Both the challenges and the celebrations, the joys, and to allow ourselves to digest, assimilate, receive, integrate. So I invite you with our practice today to just tune into what might arise as we welcome the memories to be integrated. One more deep breath here. Bringing the hands to press palm to palm at your heart center. And taking a deep breath here. And gently opening the eyes if that feels good for you. Taking in the colors and the light around you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, round the spine, bringing the hands out from the heart. Inhale, open the arms wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, gathering back in, palms pressed together. Inhale, back to the heart. Exhale out. Inhale, open, expanding into all the experiences you've had this solar year and gathering back in, palms pressed together. Inhale, hands to the heart. Couple more times with your breath. You might close your eyes again if that feels good. Just feeling this movement. Connecting to the yearly flow, the invitation to rest and digest the memories. And bringing the hands back to heart center and pausing here and just noticing how that little bit of movement feels on multiple levels, body, mind, spirit. From here, we're going to stretch the right leg out to the side, keeping the left foot in, left knee bent. And you might feel a little stretch inside this right leg, moving the foot around in little circles, waking up that leg and keeping a little micro bend in the knee so we're not over extending the back of the knee, flexing the foot to keep the leg engaged. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left, looking out over the left shoulder into the past. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, sweeping the arms back up to center, pivoting out over that right leg and just folding forward, just gentle, like we're not trying to force anything here, just warming up. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, twisting. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding out over that right leg. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, bowing in reverence to our experiences and to the experiences of all the creatures around us. So staying in this forward fold, bring the right arm inside the right leg, either hand or forearm on the floor, and inhale, lifting the left arm up into the air. Maybe even pressing it back a little bit behind you. Feel that nice deep side stretch. And bringing the arm by the ear, reaching long. With your next inhale, we're going to windmill the arms around, placing left hand on the floor behind you, reaching right arm up. And you're welcome to just extend through your heart, or if you'd like, you're going to rotate the right toes down towards the floor and lifting the hips up, leaning back, expanding out, dropping the right arm back behind you. Expanding into more clarity and nourishment once the experiences are digested, and just sitting back down. Beautiful. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Lifting nice and tall through the spine. Deep inhale and exhale, folding forward. And gratitude to your feet for walking you through your days. And inhale, coming back up and stretching the left leg out. Right stays bent. Again, checking in with the stretch that's happening in this left leg, circling the foot a few times. Lovely. And keeping a little micro bend in that knee, flexing the foot, lifting the spine nice and tall. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, twisting to the right, looking back behind you, honoring the past. 2 breaths here. And with your next inhale, sweep the arms back up, center the body, and then pivot out over that left leg and folding. And this might be just a little fold this time as your body adjusts. Inhale, lifting back up. Reaching, exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, folding. Maybe it goes a little deeper into the fold this time. Inhale, lifting up one more time. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding. And melting here. Bringing the left arm inside the left leg, hand or forearm resting on the floor. Inhale, lifting right arm up to the sky. Maybe even pressing it back behind you a little bit. Noticing sensation. Opening up space. And then bringing the arm to reach by the ear. Really stretching long through that side body. With your next inhale, come up, windmilling the arms around. Exhale, sinking back into that right hand, lifting left arm up. Feel free to just extend through the heart here. And if you'd like to go further, we're going to roll the left toes to the floor, pressing the hips up and then leaning back. Even opening the left arm back behind you a bit. Feeling what that clarity and ease can bring in. You feel unburdened. One more inhale and exhale, sitting back and down, bringing the soles of the feet together, maybe readjusting your seat. And again, inhale, lifting tall through the spine, exhale, folding out over the legs. And you might bring your elbows out to the inside of the knees. And open them up here. Inhale, coming back up, scooping the knees up, coming into a little ball, wrapping your arms around your legs, and feeling this pause, this moment of softening here. In contrast to the going and the doing, busyness. And then releasing from here, keeping the feet against each other, knees hugging in. And let's see if we can just rock forward onto the balls of the feet, squeezing the legs in against each other. And see if you can find a balance here. So the focal point on the floor in front of you is really helpful. You might keep your fingertips on the floor, squeeze those legs in against each other. And if you feel like you have a good balance, you can lift your hands to press together at your heart center. And again, see if you can find a pause here, a little reflection time, even as your body is working to balance you. And with your next inhale, pressing strongly into your feet, lifting up. See if you can keep those heels lifted up off the floor, reaching up to the sky. And then exhale, open out and down, drop the heels as well. Great, let's bring the feet a little wider than hip width apart and take some hip circles. We're waking up the hips here. And go back the other way. And coming back to center, let your arms hang by your sides and let's swing side to side here. Let the heel come up if you're swinging. Lovely. And then coming back to center. So bringing the feet a little bit wider, even still, and we're going to do a little series of breathing up and sinking down, letting the knees track out over the toes here, moving with the breath. We'll start slow and then speed up, finding a pace that feels good for you. And I really want to invite you to think about bringing in the experiences and into nourishment, releasing what doesn't serve and continuing that cycle, like that digestion of experiences. So here we go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Out the mouth. And if you'd like to speed up, you can. Two more. Inhale, reach the arms up, hold the breath in. And And exhale, float the arms out and down. Lovely. Moving the blanket out of the way, let's come to the top of the mat. Finding Tadasana pose. Feet hip width apart. Spreading the toes really wide and pressing them down into the mat. Soft knees, lifted heart. Pull the chin back slightly. A lot of us can have a tendency to crane that head forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the right foot back behind you, high or low lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, folding forward, bring the arms back behind you. We'll flow here. Inhale up. Exhale back. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Exhale here. Inhale, pull forward, dropping the knees, the chest and the chin and the booty is up in the air, pressing into the hands. Inhale, slide forward, lifting up to a cobra. Curl the toes under and press back to a down dog. Couple breaths here. With your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, drop the foot over to the left, looking underneath the left arm. Feel this nice stretch through the hip. And inhale, lifting that leg again. Exhale, we're going to pull that knee forward and then send the leg out to the left, coming to rest down on the right hip. And then you can lower down, if you would like, to your chest, or the easiest thing to do is to look out to the left. If you'd like a little more, you can look to the right. And you can even surrender your arms out to the side if that feels available to you. This is a pose called Dying Warrior. And I like to think about the Joseph Campbell quote that we must die to who we've been to be born to who we're becoming. When I'm in this pose, so as we're connecting with memory, we let our memories help us release past identity aspects and inform who we're becoming. One more breath here. And then bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders, pressing up. Really anchor through that left leg. See if you can lift the right leg all the way back up into the air. Beautiful. And then stepping it through to the top of the mat, followed by the left. Hang in a forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath here. And then we'll do the other side. So inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. Place the hands, step left foot back behind you. High or low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, sweeping the arms back behind you. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, touch the mat. Step back to a down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, pulling forward and dropping knees, chest, and chin. Pause here and then scoop forward, pressing into the floor. Whatever version of cobra feels good to you. Curling the toes under, press back, down dog. And breathing here. With your next inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, drop the foot over to the right, looking underneath the right arm. Nice stretch through the hip. And inhale, lengthen the leg up, and then bend the knee, bring it towards your chest, towards a plank, and then send that leg out to the right, coming to rest down on the hip. And then we can check in here as we lower down. Do you want to turn your cheek to face the right or left? Is a little more challenging. And then finding if you want to extend the arms out. And how can you soften here into this shape, this dying warrior? And death is really seen in these lineages as a transformation. So in what way can you turn into mush right now in the chrysalis of the butterfly, caterpillar into a butterfly, and die to who you've been to be born to who you're becoming? A couple more breaths here. And then bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale. Lifting up, curling those right toes under. See if you can bring that left leg all the way back up to the sky. Yay! And then stepping it through to the top of the mat, followed by the right. Hang in a forward fold. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, breathe and notice. Excellent. So from here, we're going to come back down to the mat. And before we lay down, we're going to do a little boat adventure here. So a boat on the ocean of our lives. So lengthening through the spine as you hold on behind your thighs, pulling the chin back. And this is option number 1. You can just stay here, feel your core engage. Option number 2 is to lift the lower legs up. Keep the chin pulled back. Feeling more balance and engagement here. Option 3 is to extend the arms out. So if you can just feel a little gratitude for navigating your boat on the waters of life. Sometimes it's probably a peaceful lake, other times a stormy sea. One more breath here. And releasing down. Let's come down onto our backs. And placing the feet on the floor, nothing underneath the head for right now. With your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky, rolling those shoulders under. You can either press the elbows into the floor, extending your hands facing each other, or interlacing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders under, lifting the hips up. Deep breaths. One more inhale, squeeze those glutes. And exhale, lowering back down. Beautiful, release the arms and let the knees drop side to side. And hugging the knees into the chest. And letting the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles. For a happy baby pose, you can rock a little side to side here. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well. Perhaps using your blanket under your head or your knees. They're covering you up. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, letting the arms rest by the sides, either palms up for receptivity or down for grounding. While the winds blow strong outside, can we allow the memories to flow? Be digested. Glean what we can from them. And let them flow on by. Press back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed. Allow these words by Joyce Sulfin to wash over you. Sutphin, maybe it's Joyce Sutphin. This is a poem called What the Heart Cannot Forget by Joyce Sutphin. Everything remembers something. The rock, its fiery bed, cooling and fissuring into cracked pieces. The rub of watery fingers along its edge. The cloud remembers being elephant, camel, giraffe. Remembers being a veil over the face of the sun, gathering itself together for the fall. The turtle remembers the sea sliding over and under its belly. Remembers legs like wings, escaping down the sand under the beaks of savage birds. The tree remembers the story of each ring, the years of drought, the floods, the way things came, walking slowly towards it long ago. And the skin remembers its scars, and the bone aches where it was broken. The feet remember the dance, and the arms remember lifting up the child. The heart remembers everything it loved and gave away, everything it lost and found again, and everyone it loved. The heart cannot forget. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. Then take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. May our memories nourish us, and may we release the toxins or the gunk that no longer needs to be held within us, body, mind, spirit. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.